most of us don't have enough of our goals written down. I don't know about you, but for a long time I didn't have my goals written down. Last 5 years or so, I've lived by my goals, and those goals have changed my life. They've changed my business. They've helped me be a better dad, all that great stuff, because I've written my goals down. Today we're talking about productivity hacks, and we're talking about how to make you feel more productivity. We're talking about how to make you feel more productive, if I can say it, help you feel more productive and actually be more productive. And the first thing I want to share with you today is, hey, if you've got some ideas, so you didn't see that coming, did you? If you've got some ideas and some productivity hacks that work for you, put them in the comments below. I'd love to read them, I'd love to see them, and I'd love to see what's working for you. But now, the real first thing I want to share with you is write your goals down. I know this is Success Principle 101. Everybody will tell you to do this. And the reason I'm sharing it with you is because not only is it a success principle, it's a productivity principle. When you write your goals down, they become more clear. When people say, I want to be successful, give me a break. What does that even mean? And when you ask people that next question, nobody can answer. So if you have a goal, big picture goal. It doesn't even have to be business related. It could be personal. It could be family related. Whatever it is, write that goal down and be specific. Take the time to keep drilling down until your goal is actionable. So climbing Mount Everest is a goal, but it's not really actionable yet because there's so many steps that go behind it. But more than that, you don't have the second big part, a deadline. Give your goals a deadline. You may or may not make it, and that's okay. But the point is you're moving toward that deadline. A deadline gives your goal urgency. It gives your goal life. So if you say, I want to climb Everest, okay, great. Now it's just a wish. Now you're hoping the genie's going to come down and give you whatever you want. It's not going to happen. But if you say, I want to climb Everest by XYZ date, I want to climb Everest by December 31st of this year. Now that's a different goal. Now that you got something there, it's got little teeth. But you also want to write your goals in that very much already performed. So I have climbed Everest, where it gives your mind something to connect the dots. So if you're telling yourself, I've already done it, you already know you have it, there's going to become this cognitive dissonance is the word I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. You're going to have cognitive dissonance. There's going to be this friction in your head, which is going to say, okay, how do I make this real? Because I'm already telling myself it's real. Little mind game you play on yourself. Little Jedi mind trick for you. So you want to do that. So I have climbed Everest by the end, December 31st of this year. Now that's a real goal. Now the second thing, the third, because you have your goal, got it clear, you've written it down and given it a date. Now the last thing I want you to do is I want you to identify one thing out of all the lists of things you've got to do every day. One thing you can do every single day to get you one step closer to that. So in this instance, maybe it's research the right coats for climbing Everest, or find a Sherpa that can take you up Everest. Whatever it is, you take that big goal and start breaking it down into smaller steps, and every single day you take one step, and by the time you know it, you'll look up by December 31st of this year, you will have used all those steps to climb Everest, and you'll look back and say, wow, I did it, and it was so easy. Right? But looking back, you'll see all the steps that got you there. For most of us, and for many people, and if you're like me, I didn't write goals down because I didn't think it was important. I had it in my head. Yeah, that's garbage. You write your goals down and keep them in a place that's visible. Keep them in a place where people that you trust can see them and ask you about them. Keep them in a place, the most important place you can keep them is right here, top of mind. When those goals are top of mind, it helps you to take steps intentionally that are moving you in the direction of those goals. And that way you're going to be more productive. You're going to feel more focused because you know where you're going. You know what you're trying to accomplish. And you have a date for when you want to get it done. So thank you so much for writing your comments below. I hope this video has helped. And you can also write that in the comments below as well if this video helped you. Between now and the next time we talk, make today count.